Channel 2 or Pokemon SSL Battle 1 Team Breakdown. So, yeah, I'm going to go over the opponent's team, my team, and like what I'm bringing, why I'm bringing it. So first up on the opponent's team, we do have a Megalopony. Now this thing has Scrappy, which can definitely like hit my little Marowak, but I do have a few checks. Obviously it's really fast, it outspeeds a lot of my team, but I do have some Pokemon to outspeed this thing. Obviously it gets coverage like Ice Punch, I think it gets all the punches, Fake Out, Return hits really hard, and a bunch of other silly stuff. I jump kick, like this thing just hits really hard. But I do have a lot of checks on my team. This is a Pokemon I am very worried about. Now, hold on. Screw it, I'm leaving this in. But anyways, yeah, luckily it can't hold any items, so I know if I Scarf one of my Pokemon, we will be able to outspeed this thing. Then I think it's base 135, so if I run Jolly and this thing's not Jolly on one of my Pokemon, then we should be good to go with this. And also Crobat does get Infiltrator. No, it's not Infiltrator, it's the other ability he gets. He can't be Flinch. Which also, you will see later on, that like, I made a bunch of changes to my team just because it's better for his team to take on his team with. So yeah, next up we do have Heatran, which it's a scary Pokemon, but I have so many ground type moves on my team that we can just destroy this thing with. But obviously he's most likely going to bring Air Balloon if he brings this thing. Not 100% sure if he's bringing this, but if he does, we do have a lot of checks with a lot of ground type moves. Like we got the Gliscor, we have Earth Power on Necrozma, which you'll see later what team I'm bringing and why I'm bringing it. Next up is Landotherian. Now it's Intimidate ability. Like I'm not too scared about this thing. Like you'll see my team later on. I have like almost all my Pokemon is able to handle this thing. There's quakes from this thing's obviously scary. Stealth Rocks, I don't think I've hacked a way to get rid of Stealth Rocks on his team, but yeah, we should be good in that department with this Lando. I definitely think I can check him with a lot of my Pokemon. So yeah, I might have to make a few adjustments. I might make adjustments after this video, but next up is Tentacruel. Now Tentacruel I am not scared of really. I have a lot of Earthquakes. I can outspeed those things with, or this thing, with all my Earthquakes. Next up is a Moongus though, which obviously gets like Sleep Powder, so this is another Pokemon I'm really not scared of. I have so many flying types, there's no reason he should bring this thing. So he is going to get destroyed. Next up though is Sylveon. Now this was the one thing I was actually pretty scared about. I did actually have to swap my Vaporeon, who was initially my check to this thing with Toxic, for Crobat, because literally I bring Crobat just to check this thing pretty much. This thing can definitely put some work in against my team. Except for Crobat. Crobat is just a really good switch into this thing though, just because its move pool is so like bad, I guess. Next up though is Zydog, aka Zydog, 10%. There's no picture, I don't know why. But yeah, this thing has 115 speed, a lot of attack. Most of my team, because my team is so fast, we do outspeed this thing. So I really do not see any reason to bring this, because like so many Pokemon on my team do outspeed it unless you bring Scarf. But honestly, not too worried there, especially these all my like ice moves and all my coverage, everything like that. This thing, not scared of. Next up is Registeel. Registeel is also Pokemon not very like menacing, because literally it's set up fodder for me. Obviously, could set up Stealth Rocks. I think it could curse. which can be scary, but I think I should be fine here. I'll probably try to set up with my Tapu Koko and all that good stuff. But next up is Mandibuzz, who gets like Nasty Plot and a bunch of stuff like that, which could be kind of scary. But and Roost it also gets, which about that. Yeah. But yeah, Mandibuzz is setup fodder pretty much. I'm using that as it too. Obviously, it could Nasty Plot, but honestly, I'm not too scared of that. Rotom, this thing, if he brings like a Scarf Rotom, that could be trouble for my team. I do have some switch-ins though I'm bringing, so it shouldn't be too scary if he brings it. But yeah, Scarf Rotom could be scary. But next is Passimian, and no, that's not his last. This thing, Choice Band Passimian, could be scary, but as I did say, I do have a very fast team, so we should definitely be good for this thing. It's my speed. Then Cryogonal, another Pokemon. I have a lot of speed on my team. Like, this guy's team, if you don't have a fast team, it could destroy your team, but with my fast Pokemon, a lot of these fast, like Cryogonal, Lando, all those like mid-fast Pokemon, like mid-fast, I guess, like almost like the fastest. Like those aren't as much of a threat to me as they would to a lot of other people. Now let's get into my team. Okay, so here's my team. So first up, we do have Ricky the Tapu Koko. I honestly didn't know what item to put on it, so I decided to go with the Focus Sash. Focus Band. Oh, okay, that's a mistake. It's a Focus Sash, guys. I'm going to switch that. I accidentally put in Focus Band, but yeah, Focus Sash with 252 special attack, 252 speed, 4 special defense. Just because this thing can go in and just take lives up in there. We got Volt Switch for momentum, obviously, Hidden Power Ice, Dazzling Gleam, and then Work Up. So the Work Up is kind of just in case we're battling like Registeel or Mandibuzz, we could just set up. Otherwise, yeah, that's my Koko set. This thing also takes on Landorus, obviously, with that Hidden Power Ice, and the Amoonguss with Hidden Power Ice. Dazzling Gleam just hits things. And we can't really hit the Heatran very well with this thing, so we'd have to Volt Switch on that. So that's kind of the hold of this Ricky. Next up is the Gligar, my Choice Scarfed Gliscor. So initially I was going to go Toxic Orb, Poison Heal. But then I was like, you know what, I kind of need that extra speed. I'm only base 95, obviously. I outspeed Landorus, but I kind of expect to Scarf Landorus. So we got 252 attack, 252 speed to outspeed that Landorus pretty much. With Earthquake mainly, just for like Heatran, obviously it's my stab, so it hits Lopunny really well. We're Jolly too, I think I mentioned that. We got Ice Fang for that Landorus and the Amoonguss. Knockoff just so I can go in there and knock some stuff off if I need to, and then U-turn obviously for momentum. Next up is Paperboy, our Dragonite, with the Adrenaline Orb. Now what this thing's supposed to do, here, go over the set. So 252 attack, 252 speed, we got the multi-scale. So with that multi-scale, I should be able to get up a Dragon Dance, like right there, and just kind of sweep. With also Dragon Claw to hit like everything that's not very effective. Iron Head for the Sylveon, Earthquake for the Heatran. So we do hit everything neutrally with this set, but the Adrenaline Orb is there, so after one Dragon Dance, and then if he sends in the Lando with Intimidate, obviously that's his only ability, we could pretty much outspeed like his whole team. We're plus 2 speed, plus with all that investment, and we could kind of just sweep from there. So that's kind of the plan, to just put a dent in his team with this thing. Next up is Malos or Necrozma with the leftovers. This is my bulk for the team. Like, I did have Vaporeon at one point, but then I swapped it for this thing. Or no, not for this thing. But I had both of them, and I'm like, that's a little redundant. But anyways, we do have 252 HP, 92 defense, 56 special attack, 108 defense, with a bold nature, Morning Sun, Photon Geyser, Stealth Rock, Earth Power for the Heatran, everything else kind of like not like generic, I guess just like a normal set for a Necrozma, so nothing too silly there. Next up is Matt the Bat, the Crobat with the Choice Band. So this thing was originally supposed to be Vaporeon, and I'm like, I need something for the Sylveon. And then initially I was going to go with Soul Best, but then I'm like, you know what? We need the Choice Band. I'm feeling a little risky. 252 attack, 252 speed for special defense. Obviously kind of generic for like what I'm bringing. Jolly, just we can try to outspeed. Like if the we should outspeed the Mega Bunny if it is not Jolly. With Cross Poison for that Sylveon and other stuff it hits. Brave Bird, literally this thing could come in. I could use this as a late game sweeper and just click Brave Bird on everything as long as the Heatran is out of there. U-turn out on stuff and then quick attack because I wanted some form of priority on my team just in case, and I didn't really have another move. And last but not least, we do have Primrose or Alolan Marowak with the Life Orb. With 128 HP, 160 attack, 92 defense, and 128 special defense. This is another really bulky mon I'm bringing with the Adamant Nature. Flare Blitz destroys everything, and we are bringing Rockhead because I don't think I need Lightning Rod. He has no electric types. We should be good there. Will-O-Wisp to Wisp mainly for the Lopunny, Mega Lopunny. That thing's really scary. Earthquake to the Heatran, then Knock Off to knock some stuff off. So yeah, there is our team. Yeah, if you guys have any suggestions, do leave them down below, because I might switch some stuff up. But the match should go up Saturday, so I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.